guys, welcome back. It's Josh with the Financial Advisor Car Guy. This week, my daughter turned 15 and she got to drive for the first time. So we drove out to the fairgrounds. We have a pretty large fairgrounds property not far from our house. And so we went out there and I showed her how to drive a manual. She stayed in first gear and did a bunch of figure eights. It was a lot of fun to watch. I'll insert a video here in a moment. But once she got a little bit more comfortable, we explained how to shift into second gear. And that was about as far as we got. We didn't spend a whole bunch of time doing it, maybe 30 minutes. And again, like the first 10 minutes was probably just instructional. This is how you do it. Let off the clutch, give it some gas, yada, yada, yada. Step on the clutch to shift, et cetera, et cetera. And so it was super fun. It was really a fun time. We got to take the car out, which is always a blast anyways. It's super fun. It's a fun little car to cruise around in. I was actually telling her, I think I get more attention in this car than I do in my Audi, which is crazy. But I think it's because it's bright purple and has a humongous wing on the back. So what do you know? But yeah, what is your experience? Have you ever taught anybody how to drive a manual before? What's that look like? I tried to teach my wife like 20 some odd years ago and it didn't go well. And I yelled at her and she still married me, but we never tried that again. It was a one-time thing, literally. We were dating at the time, and Jack, if you're watching, you probably didn't know this story, but we went to a grocery store, Fred Meyer, and cruised around in the back part of the parking lot where there was no cars. And, you know, same story. I tried to show her how to shift, step on the clutch, put it in first, let off the clutch, give it some gas, go, et cetera, et cetera. We didn't even get into downshifting. We didn't even getting into any of the fancy stuff. And she stalled the car a couple of times. And at the time I was driving a 1983 Chevy Blazer. It was an S10 Blazer. And I had a brand new clutch in that thing. And so I'm trying to teach her. And the clutch pedal was really, really stiff. I mean, you really had to just put all your weight into it to put it to the ground. And then the spring in there, it just wanted to pop right back out. So it was a really tricky clutch to drive and she just couldn't figure it out and she kept stalling the car. So finally I'm like, you know what, you're gonna burn up my brand new clutch. Let's try again another time. And that was it. We never tried again. And so that was that story. That's the only other time I've ever tried to teach somebody how to drive a manual. Now, I think big picture, we're gonna go back out and do this again. I know my daughter's really excited. She had a great time. She had a smile on her face the whole time. She only killed it one time. And it was the very first time she let off the clutch. The car lurched forward. She didn't time the gas correctly and it stalled out. And so that was fine. But we got it figured out and she had a good time. We only did it for a short time. And gosh, then we came back. So we're gonna do that again sometime real soon. She's 15 as of today. So she's gonna go get her learner's permit here before too long. And then she'll get behind the wheel a little bit more regularly and we'll get her all ready to go so that she can drive in about a year. So looking forward to that moment. But in the meantime, we're having a good time. She's got a couple of goodies coming for the car that she's gonna see here for her birthday before too long. So that'll be good times. And then, yeah, stay tuned. We've got some changes coming with all this new stuff we're gonna get going on it. So we're hopefully gonna paint the bumper and the side skirts. I took the side skirts back off, as you can see. I have to cut them and fit them and shave them down a little bit so that the doors will close. We had to put a new battery in it. I had to go buy a new battery for the car today. And yeah, we're in really great shape now. So stuff's to come. We're gonna get this car done and hopefully we can drive it around this summer and enjoy it. So thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below. And remember, may every investment you make be a good one. Till next time.
Emma's driving.